Robbie here with the Nerd Cave Network. I am with
Sean Gunn here at Pensacon.
All right, how are you enjoying Pensacon?
I love it here. The city has been very welcoming and gracious to me since I've been here, and I love the convention they put on. It feels like the whole community comes together.
Yeah, definitely the fan interaction with all of the different celebrities and everything here is it's great to see. How did you enjoy the soundtrack to Guardians of the Galaxy?
I love the soundtrack. I grew up listening to a lot of those songs with my brothers on old records, and I've always loved old pop music from 60s, 70s, 80s, all that stuff.
And like I said, I remember sitting in the theaters and hearing all those songs like the Jackson 5 and everything come on, and you know, songs that I've grown up listening to and loved, and
they're truly timeless, I think.
They are.
And it was really cool to see younger people hear them for the first time and be like, oh, what is this great music that I've never heard in my life?
And the Awesome Mix, I sold so many copies, and it was
cool.
It was awesome to see.
Yeah, it did really well.
So what are some of the interesting things that happened to you during the filming of Guardians of the Galaxy that you'd like to talk about?
You know, just being over there in England shooting the movie was such a great experience with my brother and being part of everything that happened. You know, I tried to keep my mental film running so that I could remember as much as I could of the experience to kind of, you know, keep it in here for a long time.
Oh yeah. So Gilmore Girls.
Yes.
What can you tell us about what was some cool fun moments that you had with it?
Well, you know, I think that as an actor, the moments that I cling on to the most aren't necessarily the moments that the fans remember as much. Like some of the bigger things I love doing, but I remember small moments, like just a scene I did in the episode where I played Jesus in the Festival of Living Art, where I was passing Lorelei, and I just had a little bit of business that I did, nothing special, but I remember that, and it's the kind of little moment that I love so much.
Things that stood out for you that made everything fun to do.
Right.
So the web series H+.
Oh, yeah.
Would you go into detail and tell us things about it? Because a lot of people don't know about it.
H+ is a web series produced by Bryan Singer, and it's a sort of sci-fi piece set in the near future where most of the first world has implants that put them online, essentially. And there's a massive disaster, and it wipes out a large portion of the world all at once. And sort of the mystery behind that, how it happened, and who's responsible for it. It's really, really cool. You should check it out.
Definitely. You hear that? Check it out, guys. So the CGI for Rocket Raccoon, how hard was it to get into character for that, and how hard was it to actually do it?
You know, for me, I just prepared the way I prepare for any role as an actor. I just tried to do my job when I'm on set, and mostly I think I felt like I was there for the other actors to have somebody to work off of. For every shot that we did, I would consult with the director and the VFX supervisor and just make sure that I was doing everything I could to make it easier for them in the animation process or for the actors on set. I was there to kind of help everything run smoothly. It was really gratifying. I had a lot of fun doing it.
I bet that helped them a lot, being able to see somebody talking to something instead of talking to thin air or whatever.
Well, I don't want to toot my own horn, but if you said it, then yeah, I think it probably was helpful.
I'd like to think so. So, my favorite superhero is Thor.
Okay.
What is your favorite superhero?
I think that's a tough question. I get asked all the time, and I kind of feel like if you could be Wolverine, you'd have to be Wolverine.
So that's a pretty good character to pick.
I know how he's like the coolest kid in school.
Definitely, and you know all the stuff that he can do. You know, the regeneration, the senses. Who wouldn't want to be
stuff.
Wolverine?
It's the drinking. That's what I'd like.
Hey, there you go. And smoking cigars all the time.
Exactly.
I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? Sounds like a ball to me.
I agree.
Well, man, I appreciate you doing the interview.
Sure thing. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Pensacon rules.